I unmuted it this time. All right, welcome back, guys. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do, man? I don't know why. I was looking while I was out. I don't know why the tweet to Game Mistress didn't go through. I don't, but what is this? What is he talking about? What's he? I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't. Sorry. But I don't know. It didn't go through. I don't know why. I legit don't know why. But I did go ahead and retweet that out again for Game Mistress so that you guys can go. I told you, don't watch my stream. Go watch hers. Go help her. She's raising money for the kids. The kids over there. That's what you want. That's what you want. What should we work on? What should we work on? Should we work on a thing? I don't know. If it's 2:30. It's 2:30. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could torture the stepson. We could torture the stepson by taking apart his Series S. You guys want to do that? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me put this back. Let me put this back. You go back over there. You go back in there. You go back in there. Let me go steal a Series S. You go steal it. We'll repaste it real quick. He'll never know. He'll never know. We won't tell him. He occasionally watches these streams, so he might notice. He might notice. No, that's not the right one. This is the right one. There we go. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. He has his door closed and everything. Huh. Like that'll stop us. We'll show you. It's not going to stop us. It's not going to stop us at all. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, dude? You're going to stop us? You can't stop us by closing your door when we want to assault your perfectly good Xbox Series X or Series S. Sorry. Yeah. No, Jesus, look at all the fingerprints. I will say this, the power cord was barely plugged in. I'd be surprised if that thing wasn't shorting out. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be terrible? I don't know how this thing comes apart. I really don't. But it's dirty and I can't stand it. How does it come apart? I see two little tabs. I bet it just unscrews from there. Look at the, Jesus, what is wrong with you? Can't you keep anything clean? So last year, when my son came down, by the way, the dogs wanted to stay outside and lay in the sun. So they may start barking in a minute and I'll have to get up and go let them in. I see two tabs here. I bet you that there is some sort of an entry point underneath these two screws. I don't feel anything under this. I don't want to. There is. I say there is. This will be fun. Okay. We're going to put him there. We got another one over here. I don't know if his runs hot or not. I know mine does. And I say my Series X, it wasn't running hot. Okay, let me clarify. It wasn't running hot. It was outputting a lot of heat. Okay, it was not running hot. It was just outputting all of the heat. That thing's got a massive fan. When I took it apart, I will legitimately say, taking it apart and repasting it made a huge difference. That does not go there. See, that's how I screw stuff up. What is this? A 9? It's a T9. I think that's what this is. Yep, T9. T9 Torx. Microsoft loves the T9 Torxes. So do I. They're not security bits either. They're just regular old T9 screws. Oh, here they go. They have heard an animal move in the neighborhood. They must bark at it. I try to keep my dogs. Look at that. How easy was that? Jesus, did you see that? Like, literally, that was it. That was the easiest access to a console ever. Okay, I am guessing those are not 9s, those are 10s. Do I have a 10? I don't know. Yeah. I bet you it's these green screws that go all the way around. There's one there. There's one here. We got to do this quick because he'll be home. He'll be home in less than 30 minutes. Although it won't matter if he comes home or not. It won't matter because if he comes home, he still can't play because I've got him locked out. He can't play. He's real bad about, both of them are, leaving their Xboxes on all night long. They get ready for bed and we let them watch a little TV or whatever. We only allow, I guess you could call us a strict parent or whatever. I am very pro gaming. I really am, but we're fairly, I guess you would call us strict. I guess you would. Does this looks like the shell comes off somehow like that. I'm pro gaming. I want them to play. I think it's good. I really do. And so they both have Xboxes because this is an Xbox family. We don't allow PlayStations except for to just look at on my shelf. No, I'm just kidding. No, the reason that they get PlayStation or Xboxes is because I'm just dusting off the filter right now. I don't want to dust it off over there. I'm not going to go nuts. This thing's not very dusty, which I'm actually pretty impressed by. The reason that they have to stick to Xbox is not because I'm a jerk or whatever else, or I'm trying to limit them or anything else. It's because that's what I use, and it just makes it easier for continuity reasons if everybody in the house is using the same platform. It's kind of like going to buy power tools and you're going out to a job site and you've got all Milwaukee and your buddy's got all DeWalt and your batteries don't interchange. It's one of those situations. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just it's a pain that shouldn't exist. I don't know if all of these need to come off, but I'm going to take them off anyway. I don't know if it does, but I'm going to pull them anyway. We're trying to do this in a hurry. Can you guys even see? Or do I need to tilt that back? So when I made the new profiles, I don't think that I tuned the color up just right. I don't think I tuned the color up right. So if the color is off, or it looks slightly faded to me, and let me see if I can make a quick tweak. Let me see if I can. Where's it at? Configure video over here. Let me see. If we bring backlight compensation, no, it's almost like gamma needs to come down, maybe. That helped. We can also bring up the sharpness. Let's apply that. If we bring up contrast any, that's much better. That's much better. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that right there. Okay, shit. Excuse my language. I screwed it up. And I apologize for my language. I took gamma down a little bit, and I brought sharpness up, and I brought contrast up. Did I? Yeah, that's good. Apply. Okay. I could have also put the 50 hertz thing on. Let me, I'm sorry, let me go get my dogs because they're out there screaming. I'm gonna have to yell at them to get in. I'll be right back. Come on, bad dogs. Bad dogs. Well, you guys know I'm trying to do a thing right. You guys know. You know I am. Okay, there we go. So I'm trying to put these screws back where they go. And that's just a little pro tip for you when you're taking something apart, especially something that you've never taken apart before and you're not sure where all the screws go. If you, as you take your screws out, put them back in pre-threaded holes, then they'll be there when you need them. If you don't, they won't. And you'll end up looking for them. This is going to be, is this our Wi-Fi module? Looks like our Wi-Fi module. They did not, I'll say this though, they did not thread these holes very well. They really didn't. I don't like this. I don't like the placement of this Wi-Fi board at all because it blocks part of the holes into the console. I don't like the placement of this at all. So when I take this, well, now I guess they just didn't put holes there. Well, there you go. I guess there's that way of doing it. You can always do that. I keep telling myself I'm gonna buy one of these. So I got tired of running my Series X all the time to just watch Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and all the rest of those. So I bought Fire Stick. I bought a Fire Stick 4K for the bedroom because I was running a 1X in there and I just felt like that was overkill. And so I bought a Fire Stick for it, and I've bought Fire Sticks in the past and they always suck because they just don't work well. But I was impressed enough. I liked it enough. Those are those back. We're back to the 10s in these guys. I wonder, is there any way? Look at that. Look at that. Voila. Ooh, look at the dirty on the fan. Jesus, the PSU is the size of the board. It's half of the console. We're just gonna dust them all. Just a little bit, just a little dusting. We're gonna pull this fan. How does the fan come off? How does the PSU come off? How does the PSU come off? We got 2 bolts here. I want to pull the PSU because I got a feeling. Jesus. I got a feeling that the PSU, I'm not going to pull the whole board out, but I got a feeling that the PSU might have some dust around it. It's one of those things, like we're not going to repad it and all the stuff. I'm not going to pull the board. I'm not going to go nuts with it. I've got this Kryonaut Extreme, and you know, if it makes the console last a little bit longer, then I'm all for it. I think I should do it, which is why I did mine. You know, because if it lowers the temperature, then the electronics will inevitably last longer. I'm just going to take them off. I'm not going to pull the bolts on the X clamp yet. I guess I could, but I'm not gonna. And then in a second, I'm gonna say I changed my mind and I'm gonna do it anyway. Man. I don't know what Hercules they got to run these screws in, but boy, they nailed them. It's got everything but the X clamp. You know what? Let's just pull it. We're gonna have to do it anyway, right? We're gonna have to anyway. So let's just pull it and be done with it. Much time? Maybe 25 minutes. Do we have time? Do we have time? We're gonna be close. Jesus. You know, I said this the other day, or when I took apart my Series X. Microsoft, man, like they really have upped the game in the build quality of the consoles. They decided after they screwed up hugely with the 360 that they were never going to have that problem with cooling again. And man, they don't. They build their consoles to just be monsters, and they are. There you go. There's the fan. Fan's out. Fan's loose. Fan's unhooked. Come on, fan. Fan's unhooked. We can clean him out in a minute. Power supply is loose. Power supply is out. Oh my God. Okay, so this is so they've just applied thermal goop on this. I am going to take this away. This is for the external. Ugh. I hate this thermal goop that they put on. I really do. We're going to put a thermal pad down. Eat this. Look at this crap. I call it goop. It's thermal putty, and it works fine, but it's messy. And I know that even a poor quality pad does a better job at dissipating heat than thermal putty. We're not talking about epoxy, we're talking about thermal putty. So it just comes in a big like silicone tube. So it just doesn't have the thermal conductivity of even a decent pad, of even a cheap pad. It just doesn't. But it's easier for them on an assembly line to produce. It's easier for them to get out the door. So that's why they use them. What are these? These are 2 mil? These are 2 mil pads? 2 mil ought to be more than enough. 2 mil ought to be more than enough. Let's make us a little mark. Let's make us a little mark. Come here, X-Acto knife. Stupid thermal putty. Make us a little mark here. And then we'll make us a little mark here. And then we'll set this guy out of the way. We'll make our cut. Doesn't have to be perfect, which is good because it's not. Okay, let's put you back over here. However, I will tell you this, if you forget to remove this, oh, come on, both sides of the little clear plastic thing, then you have screwed up. Okay, so the whole board oughta want to come out now, but I'm not sure how it lifts out, but it has to lift out. It has to. Like there is no more bolts holding it in. that I see. So, oh, that just slides up. Slick. Slick. I thought, crap. I thought this was caged, but it isn't. Now, what else is holding this? Nothing. It just fell. That's what we wanted. Voila. So they've also got some more thermal putty down here. What is that for? That, okay, we are not, well, yeah, we're gonna replace this with the thermal, with a 2 mil thermal pad as well. We're getting rid of that too. I don't know what that's for. Like, I don't know what that touches right there, but we've got our thermal pads out. So, go there, we'll go here. Got our thermal pads out, so YOLO, we're gonna send it. Two mil thick might be a little bit thick on this, but I would rather be, oh, you know what? Does this sit on this chip? I bet it does. And here's some more thermal goop. This is for our heat transfer on this. We're taking this out too. We're taking this out too. If I do this and overheat the kid's console, he's gonna be pissed at me. But I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. I run a YouTube channel after all. Ah! How about that? Oh, I gotta hit the button, dummy. And what we're gonna do, all this thermal putty right here set down inside of that. There's gonna be more thermal putty underneath the heat sink. There's gonna be. I know that for a fact that there's gonna be. But you know, you can't win them all, so we're not gonna try. I'm gonna come right here, and then I'm gonna come right here. All I'm doing, if you guys see what I'm doing here, I am just using my X-Acto knife to mark the position. Okay. Lightly score it to mark the position, and then once I do that, I am applying the, which way does it go? This guy sits in here this way. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just put him on here like that. And I will remember, you guys won't let me forget, I will remember, don't let me forget, because I will forget, to remove the pad off of that. Okay, we're gonna remove the X clamp. Hate removing these. The X clamp on the Series X is substantially better. This is the old style X clamp. And I hate these. One slip and you can destroy a board. I literally despise these things. See, here's more of that putty. We're not gonna disrupt that putty. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush over here. I know you guys can't see it, but my little fine brush, and I'm just knocking the dust off of the heat sink while I'm here. We're not gonna disturb this putty, and the reason is that's bent. Hush. Wheeler, come on, man. It's a truck. They drive by all the time. It happens. Okay? It happens, dude. If we go disturbing this putty, we will never get it back. We will never get it back right. So we're not going to disturb the putty. Okay. Need a little bit of isopropyl. Boy, this stuff is dry. I need a little spudger. I need a spudger. Where's my spudger at? See, I'm trying to do this in a hurry, and I wasn't prepared to do this at all. So there was no forethought in it. None. It was just, let's do it. Let's go as fast as possible. Let me get a pick too while I'm in here. Get a pick too while I'm in here. Come here, you. Come here, mobile cam. We'll get you up here where you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Is that any better? Maybe a little bit. Did you guys notice, by the way, I made a thing for you guys, for the musics. I made a playlist and I added music to it, so it wasn't the same song on repeat a million times. You're welcome. I didn't have to do that, but it did. Okay. Let me dump this off and brush this off one more time. And then we're going to isopropyl it. We're going to toothy brushy it. Oh my God, now my headset's dying. Of course it is. That ain't bad. Okay, that ain't bad. Let's go to this guy. This guy will be a little bit quicker and easier because he's just a piece of flat metal. So we'll just put down a chunk of isopropyl. We will just take our little plastic spudger. My stepson's so good-natured about stuff. Even if he finds out, like, he'll try not to be mad. He'll just be like, thanks. But deep down, he'll be mad. He'll be bigly mad. The one disciplinary action I know that bothers him is taking away his Xbox. Like, that is a soul-crushing moment for him. The second he does something and loses his Xbox, he hates it. He all of a sudden, it's amazing, all of a sudden turns into the best child you have ever seen. Now, having said that, he really is. Don't tell him I said this, and if you're listening, son, turn the thing. You don't need to hear what I'm fixing to say. He's a good kid. Don't tell him I said that. Never, ever tell a child they're a good kid. Always tell them they're bad kids. You gotta give them something to strive for, huh? Come on, there we go. I hate this application thing. I really do. Because I just feel like no matter how hard you try, you can never get it right. Although, in all fairness, it ain't bad. It's more messy. It's supposed to be less messy, but it ends up being more messy because instead of just putting a dot down and sending it, you end up trying to spread this stuff on, and it just never works. It just never does. Okay. So we're going to set this down here. This has to go. This has to go this way. Has to. Instead of putting down your preferred method of applying the perfect amount of thermal paste, and then there's putting these back on. I hate putting X clamps back on. I just hate the whole thing. I really do. I just hate putting these back on. Yeah, okay, we're puttied, okay. Well, that one, no, that one's not down all the way. He's lying to me. I have seen more Xbox repairs go bad, or Xbox workings-ons go bad because of X clamps. Like these things, these are console destroyers. They really, really, really are. Don't tell anybody I hit it with a hammer. Shh. Don't tell anybody that. You won't talk about it. I won't talk about it. Nobody will talk about it. It's fine. Nobody talk about the fact that I hit the Series S. Well, I didn't hit it with a hammer. I did not. I did not. I don't know who told you that, but I didn't. But if you were paying attention, you would know I didn't. You would know that I hit the screwdriver with a knife. I hit a screwdriver with a knife. I did not hit the Xbox with a hammer. Voila. Okay, so the last bit of this hit the Xbox. Hit the screwdriver with a knife on the Xbox, on the Xbox Series S. That's brilliant. But we're in a hurry though. I don't even have a way to test this right now. I mean, other than go into his room. I mean, I guess I can. I gotta. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna test it right now. Really don't. I think I got a power cable over here somewhere. And I know I got an HDMI cable, but you guys won't be able, I can put it on the mobile cam. That'll have to work. Don't say a word to him. That's a brilliant idea. Just say nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean your Xbox isn't working? What'd you do to it? Darn kids tearing up everything. That'd be hilarious. So yeah, so I installed because they keep leaving their, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Because they keep leaving their Xboxes on at night, I installed, and I've been threatening them for a while. I bought them, they've been sitting on the shelf, and they got better. And so I didn't put them in, but I did buy the Casa smart plugs for their Xboxes. Right? And so now I yesterday, when they both left them on all night long, now my stepson has gotten smart and set his to turn off after, period of activity to be determined, so his turns off, but his TV doesn't. He hasn't smartened up to that yet, and he just won't turn it off, which I kind of understand. I don't want to give him too hard of a time. I just wish they'd be more diligent about it. But don't tell him I said any of that either. It's not good for him. Gotta know I'm disappointed, and I expect better out of him. But no, seriously, they're good kids. But yeah, so I went and installed the Casa smart plugs in their rooms. I didn't say anything to them, and I really expected them to notice. Now, I don't know if they noticed and didn't say anything, or if they just didn't notice, but I had to tell them that they were installed. Sorry about the mobile cam. You're just gonna have to deal with it. We're in a severe time crunch. It's 3:12. They're gonna be home any minute. And if this is not in his room, oh my God, I still gotta do the fan. It's filthy. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. There's a good chance he's watching. If you're watching, turn this off. I don't know anything. I didn't see anything. I can't tell you anything about it. I don't know. I don't know where the rest of the screws go. One goes here, it looks like. Stop watching my stream. Yeah, there's definitely two that go here. We still got to clean the fan. We still have to. Okay, let me take this. It's not terrible. We're just going to knock the dust out of it real quick. Vacuum that up later. Don't worry about that. Shh. Shh. I guess I could call the wife and tell her, take your time. Don't hurry home. No, because if I do that, her first question is, why? What are you doing? Well, if you were watching my YouTube channel, you'd know. Oh, don't do that either. Because if I tear it up, then she'll see it on YouTube. And then she'll know, and then I'll be in even more trouble. I mean, I won't be in trouble as long as it works, right? If it doesn't work, though, I'm going to have some splaining to do. Looks like, I don't know, a couple of screws go in this guy. It's good because I only have a couple of screws left. So, I think I just heard them pull up. That could be bad. What do we do? Don't tell them. Don't you guys rat me out. Don't do me like that, bro. Where's my screwdriver? I didn't mod your Xbox. Upgraded it. Fixed it. That's what I'll tell him. I'll tell him it was making a terrible noise, and I just happened to be going by his room and it was making a really bad noise. Did I? Oh my God. Did I take the thing off? Did I take it off? It is. Yeah, I did. It's up here. Okay, this is it. Yeah, that's the one. Well, hold on, because that's one. That's two. We used 3 of these. Should have one more. I do. Right there. Okay, cool. I did. Oh, I hope I did. I don't know. That is not it. This is it. I mean, is it really going to matter though if I didn't? Do you think it'll thermal throttle it if I didn't? I mean, I know there's only one way to find out. I'm not sure. I know I debated on it. I know I did that. This is pretty quick though, huh? We're taking apart a console that I've never taken apart before. Don't you die on me. It's it. Do it. It's gonna do it in a minute. It's gonna do it. It's pretty quick, I'd say. I mean, overall, to take apart a console that I've never taken apart before, replace the thermal paste and put it back together, I'd say this was reasonably quick. I mean, it's not the fastest I've ever done one, but I'll say this though, I am really impressed. I genuinely am. I'm not just making that up either. I really am impressed. This thing really was like a cream puff to get apart. Did I fought with this and it just slides out? Oh my, no, can't be. No, it just drops in that way. But if you don't get it lined up, it will not go in. There it is. There it is. It's not all the way in. Oh, it's got to fit over that. It's got to fit over what? That. Okay. Are we going to pull this off without anybody knowing, being any the wiser? We're going to pull this off without anybody being any the wiser? got, oh my God, it's 3:20. We're never gonna make it. They're literally gonna be pulling up any minute. I'm gonna be sitting here with his Xbox in pieces. If I can get the cover on it, if I can just get the cover on it, that's enough. It's enough. Then he can't say we did anything. I can just say we were looking at it, that I was showing it off. That's what I can tell everybody. You guys will bet. You guys got my back, right? I think I hear him. Oh my God, that doesn't fit. Because it's a 9. The 9's in here. No, the 9 isn't. The 9's right here. I did have the right one on it. Crap. Where'd I put the other sticker? Where's the other sticker? What? Oh, it's right there. It's right here. Okay. Almost. Almost. Perfect. Give him a real quick little wipe down. Not with that. Let's get a fresh paper towel. We got to get a power cord. We got to plug it up. We got to test, just make sure it displays a screen of some sort. And then if anything else, excuse me, if anything else goes wrong, it's his fault. His fault. If anything else is wrong, it's not our fault. It worked fine. My cable, come on, power cable, where are you? Got 1,000 of these. I had to plug into port 2 on my monitor. I don't even know how to change the input on the monitor. And I did not get a very long cable for this. I don't know if it's gonna reach. I don't know. I could not possibly, Jesus, I'm scared. Do that to me. Flip over to mobile cam. Maybe? Yeah. There we go. Switch. Switch. Power button. Power button. It gave us a beat. Oh God, it switched back because nothing was on. Come on. Oh, we did it. Victorious. Victorious. We accomplished the thing. Okay, now we got to turn it off, get it back in there, and plug it back up. BRB. We got to do this quick. Crap, where's the power button? We don't have all day. Switch back over. Jesus. I think we did it. I think we did it. We did it. We did a thing. We did a thing and we got away with it. No one will ever know. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. That was just how fast can we do something like that? That was great. I enjoyed that. I really did. We did it. We did a great thing there. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That really was. That was a lot of fun. Notifications. Oh. Why are you being stupid, Twitter? Oh, what a good time. What a good time. Good times were had by everybody. Oh, Jesus. Did we leave any screws out? Nope, we didn't. We did good. We did a good thing. Okay, so, awesome. I don't know that we did a good thing, but we did a thing. I don't know if it was good or bad. Time will tell. If he turns it on and it melts down the first time he uses it, then it's clearly his fault, because it worked on the test bench, right? You guys saw it. I've got video proof. It turned on. It worked on the test bench. If it doesn't work now, then he broke it. I don't know what else to tell him. You know, no, I'm sure it'll be fine. I hope. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they're fixing to be home. So they're going to come in and be loud and all that other stuff, and which means that I now have to end the stream. Because they're going to come in and be loud, and you know, they don't know that I'm streaming. Maybe they do. Maybe they're watching the whole thing. I'm going to get yelled at as soon as they come in. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on Twitter. I'll let you know on Twitter if they do. At any rate, guys, listen, thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching and joining in. I know this was an impromptu session. I didn't mean it to be like that, but it just kind of turned out that way. You hear that? The dogs are barking. They're here. I gotta go. I gotta stop. I gotta stop streaming. Listen, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.